The next project is about learning to work on a project with one or more partners. I will assign you the partner. In real life, you'll be assigned to work on projects with people, and you may not necessarily always like that person, but you need to learn now how to be a good partner. Your grade for this project will be determined solely on the work you do. So, unlike in the real world, if your partner does not follow through on their part of the project, it will not negatively impact your grade, but it would in the real world. Student 1 will create a slides file. The name of the file must be listed as Student 1's last name and then Student 2's last name, and then the words Safe Cars. So if Student 1 is Smith and Student 2 is Jones, it will be named Smith Jones Safe Cars. So that I'm sure when grading, I know who did which part. Student 1 will then share the file with Student 2. One advantage of working on a project with a partner is that the workload is reduced for both people. Also, there is someone else with access to the file that can check your work before turning the file in. This project relates to what are the safest used cars for specific ranges of prices. In other words, what are the safest years and models of cars you can buy for under $10,000? What about between $10,000 and $15,000? You do not have to go online and look up any information because I've given you all the information, the makes, the models, the years in the instructions that are also attached to this assignment. Student 1 will create and name the file, then we'll share it with Student 2. Student 2 will need to locate the shared file in your Google Drive in the Shared With Me folder. Student 1 only needs to complete slides 1, 2, and 3. Student 2 will complete slides 4, 5, and 6. Because Student 1 is the owner, only Student 1 has the power to turn it in. Student 2 just needs to communicate with Student 1 that he or she is finished and that it is okay for Student 1 to go ahead and turn in the file. Let's get started. Student 1. Student 1 should create a new slides file and name it your last name, and then your partner's last name, and then Safe Cars. Add 5 additional title-only slides. Share the file presentation with Student 2 and give them permission to edit the file. Type Safe Cars. This is on slide 1. Type Safe Cars for the title. Go ahead and delete the subtitle box. Slide 2. Type mid-size cars for under $20,000. Step 5. Slide 2. Insert a table with 3 columns and 6 rows, a 3x6 table. Step 6, also on slide 2. Copy the entire table. Click on the border and click Copy. Step 7, on slide 3. Click and release on slide 3, then click Paste to paste the table. If this is not working, just draw another table, which is 3x6. Step 8, on slide 2, so go back to slide 2. Type in the information that you find in the table at the bottom of the instructions. So on this assignment, on the instruction sheet, go all the way to the bottom of the instruction sheet and you'll see a table that says slide 2. That information, that's the information that you're going to type into this table. Please don't copy and paste. Actually type it in there. Step 9, also on slide 2. Bold the text in row 1 and change the font size to 20 for the entire table. Bold the text in row 1, not the whole table. Change the font size for the entire table to 20. Step 10, also on slide 2. Click on the table to select it. Step 11, also on slide 2. Choose to fill the table with a color that still allows the viewer to read the information. Step 12, slide 3. Type in the information you find in the table at the bottom of the instruction sheet. Step 13, slide 3. Bold the text in row 1 and change the font size to 20 for the entire table. Step 14, slide 3. Choose to fill the table with a color that still allows the viewer to read the information. Step 15. View the presentation from the beginning to proofread it. If your partner is done, proofread your partner's section as well. Make corrections if needed. If you person 1, don't turn this in until your partner tells you that he or she is finished. If you are person 2, as soon as you're finished, tell person 1, student 1, that you're finished and it's okay to turn it in.